not going to be responsible for Kody's losing his religion. That's ridiculous. To put me as the scapegoat for him for losing his faith, I never had that much power over Kody.
I believe she had frustrations. And if that's what Kody interpreted it as and relayed to Robyn as such, I don't think that's fair.
I wasn't there. I'm explaining to you what he said to me all the years, all of it.
They say the truth always comes out, but in the world of sister wives, truth is just another game. You think you know Robyn Brown? Think again. Because behind that soft-spoken voice and tearful eyes lies a mastermind of manipulation. And the worst part? Kody Brown is her willing accomplice. For years, we've watched the slow collapse of this so-called plural family. But was it really falling apart? Or was someone pulling the strings from the start? Tonight, we're exposing the real story. The hypocrisy, the backstabbing, and the cold, calculated moves that changed everything. And trust me, you won't look at Robyn the same way again. So grab your popcorn because this is the deep dive you've been waiting for. Let's set the scene. Mary is sitting there, stiff and awkward, while Robyn leans in, her face painted with just the right amount of concern. She sighs dramatically, eyes wide with sympathy, as if she's merely an innocent bystander in the chaos of Kody's crumbling marriages. But make no mistake, Robyn Brown is anything but innocent. She's not just watching the drama unfold, she's orchestrating it. And this moment, this isn't some casual heart-to-heart between sister wives. This is a calculated move. Robyn knows exactly what she's doing. She starts spinning her web, carefully planting seeds of doubt. Christine destroyed Kody, she whispers, shaking her head. She messed him up.
She plays this really weird card where she forgets or she doesn't know why, and that's a typical MO for her. I can't even bring anything up with Kody about Robyn because she's perfect, she's supportive, she's the only one who's been loyal. Like, he just shuts it down. There's no communication.
This whole story about that I turned him against them is ridiculous and bogus. They're just not dealing with their own issues. They need to stop talking about me.
Wait, what? Christine destroyed Kody? The same Christine who spent years begging for basic affection? The same Christine who was constantly sidelined while Kody paraded around with his favorite wife? But here's where things get twisted. Robyn isn't just blaming Christine, she's rewriting history. In her version of the story, Kody is the heartbroken victim, blindsided by Christine's sudden departure, a devoted husband who tried his best but was cruelly abandoned. And Robyn? She's just the supportive wife trying to pick up the pieces. Except, we all know that's a lie. Christine didn't just wake up one day and leave. This wasn't sudden. This was years of neglect, broken promises, and a marriage that had been dead long before Christine finally walked away. But Robyn? She's banking on the fact that people have short memories. She's hoping we forget the late-night conversations where Christine cried about feeling unloved. She's hoping we overlook Kody's dismissive attitude, his constant preference for Robyn, and the fact that he openly admitted he never loved Christine the way she deserved. And most importantly, she's hoping we don't notice that this whole conversation isn't really about Christine. It's about control. Because if Robyn can paint Christine as the villain, if she can convince Mary and the audience that Christine was selfish, then suddenly, Kody and Robyn look like the victims. Suddenly, the narrative shifts in their favor. And that's exactly what she wants. But here's the million-dollar question. Is Mary buying it? She sits there, mostly silent, nodding along, her expression unreadable. Is she convinced? Or does she see through the act? And more importantly, will she say anything? Because Robyn isn't just trying to rewrite the past. She's setting the stage for what comes next. And trust me, it only gets worse from here.
I remember one of my biggest frustrations was every family party that I threw, he would come and be a guest at. He was always helping throw parties at Robyn's every time he's there. They were just a couple and we were just kind of there on the sidelines. That's how I felt. That's how it feels like what it's evolved to.
If there's one thing Kody and Robyn Brown do better than anything else, it's dodging accountability. Every time their so-called family falls apart, it's never their fault. Oh no, they're just innocent victims caught in a storm of betrayal, selfishness, and disloyalty. At least, that's the story they desperately want you to believe. And right now, Christine is the perfect scapegoat. Let's rewind to that painfully awkward conversation between Robyn and Mary. Robyn, with her signature crocodile tears, looks Mary dead in the eyes and sighs. I just don't understand why Christine had to do this. She broke Kody. She broke our family. Mary just sits there, silent, expressionless, almost like she's heard this before, almost like she's not entirely buying it. And how could she? Christine didn't break this family. Kody did. This was never a united, loving home. It was a ticking time bomb, and the second Robyn walked in, Kody had his excuse to detonate the whole thing. But let's be real. Robyn isn't just guilt-tripping Mary. She's laying the groundwork for something even bigger. She wants everyone to see Christine as the villain. She wants this narrative to take root so deeply that no matter what happens next, Kody and Robyn come out looking like the victims. And the irony? Just moments later, Robyn is caught on camera saying, "I just wish the other wives would keep my name out of their mouths." Wait, what? Wasn't she just sitting there, talking about Christine? Wasn't she literally blaming Christine for everything? This is what makes Robyn's manipulation so infuriating. She plays both sides, acting like she's above the drama while actively fueling it behind closed doors. And Kody, he's right there with her. Because while Robyn works on shifting the blame, Kody is out there playing his own twisted game, convincing anyone who will listen that Christine was never really committed to the family. She always had one foot out the door. She never respected me as the leader. She just wanted out. But hold on, wasn't it Kody who refused to sleep in Christine's bed? Wasn't it Kody who neglected her needs and made it painfully obvious that Robyn was his one and only priority? And now, suddenly, Christine is the one who didn't try hard enough? It's gaslighting at its finest. Robyn and Kody have turned blame shifting into an art form, twisting reality until even the audience starts second-guessing what they've seen with their own eyes. And for a while it worked. But here's the thing about lies. They don't last forever. And as the cracks in their story start to show, one question remains. How much longer can they keep this act going before it all comes crashing down? For years, Robyn Brown has played the same tired role. The soft-spoken, misunderstood wife who just wants peace and unity. The woman who never involves herself in the drama, who only wants the family to stay together. But here's the truth. Robyn is the mastermind of the entire downfall, and she knows it. And the moment the cameras aren't rolling, the act completely drops. Let's start with that infamous scene. Robyn leaving Mary's house, acting like she has no clue why the other wives are mad. I don't know why they're treating me like this. I never did anything to them. I just want to be included. Cue the sad music. Cue the exaggerated sighs. Cue the glassy eyes, as if she's about to break down at any moment. It's classic Robyn, the victim, the innocent one. But what happens the second she gets home? Boom, the mask is off. The frumpy cardigan disappears, and suddenly, she's back in Kody's favorite wife mode. She's not confused anymore. She's not lost. She's in control.
Sitting in her pristine, perfectly decorated home, she lays out her real feelings. Christine was selfish. Janelle is disrespectful. Mary is just a shell of a wife. And Kody? Well, Kody is her king, her soulmate, the real leader of this family.
I love Kody, but I never wanted to live monogamy, and it feels like more and more that's where it's kind of headed, and I feel angry. I'm really angry. I wanted to live through a marriage. I feel like I'm starting to feel a little tricked or something, or like people are making decisions for my life that I did not choose. It's making me very angry and very depressed.
Robyn knew from the very beginning that Kody wasn't built for polygamy. She could see it, just like we all could. But instead of admitting the truth, she played the long game, slowly but surely positioning herself as the only woman in Kody's life who truly mattered. And the biggest proof of all? TLC aired a preview of the Sister Wives Tell-All, and guess what? Robyn is still pushing the same lie. I don't talk about the other wives. I just want to live my life. Oh, really? Because we have season after season of footage proving otherwise. The constant side eyes, the subtle digs, the little moments where she acts like she's above the drama, but somehow she's always right in the center of it. Robyn doesn't just talk about the other wives, she builds entire storylines around making them look bad. And now she wants us to believe she's some neutral, innocent bystander? Nope, we're not buying it. Because the truth is, Robyn and Kody never wanted a plural family. At this point, the writing is on the wall. Kody and Robyn never wanted a plural family. Not really. From the moment Robyn entered the picture, the dynamic of the entire family changed. The balance shattered. Kody, who once prided himself on being the leader of a successful polygamous household, suddenly had tunnel vision for one wife and one wife only. Let's be honest. Robyn Brown fell in love with Robyn and decided she was the only wife that truly mattered. The shift. Kody's priorities exposed. We saw the shift happen in real time. The once dedicated husband who, at least pretended to divide his time equally between his wives, suddenly started making excuses. Suddenly, Christine's needs were too much. Janelle was too independent. Mary? She was lucky to even be there. But Robyn? Robyn was perfect. She was obedient. She let Kody make all the decisions. She cried when he needed her to cry. She nodded when he needed agreement. And most importantly, she never challenged him. Isn't it interesting how Kody magically lost all interest in polygamy right around the time Robyn became his clear favorite? Before, he insisted that this was God's will, that polygamy was what he was called to do. But suddenly, now he's saying he never really wanted it. Wait, what? You mean to tell me that after decades of marriage, multiple kids, and 4 wives later, he's just now realizing polygamy isn't for him? Yeah, sure. The excuses and gaslighting begin. Here's the sickest part. Kody and Robyn didn't just want out. They wanted someone to blame. Instead of simply admitting, hey, we only want to be with each other, they orchestrated an entire downfall where Christine, Janelle, and even Mary were framed as the problem. Christine? Too selfish. Janelle? Too distant. Mary? Too broken. They pushed this idea that the other wives gave up, that they were the ones who destroyed the family, when in reality, this was the plan all along. And Robyn? She played her role flawlessly. She cried when Kody needed her to cry. She stayed quiet when he needed her silence. She encouraged his delusions while acting like she was just a passive observer. But behind the scenes, she was building her perfect little monogamous world with Kody, one that had no room for the other wives. The final betrayal. Robyn's sister wives act is over. Now let's fast forward to today. Christine, gone and thriving. Janelle, finally finding her own voice. Mary, hanging on by a thread. And Kody and Robyn, still sitting there, pretending to be shocked that their plural family is crumbling. But they're not shocked. They're relieved. Because this is exactly what they wanted. They just needed a scapegoat to make it happen. And Christine, she was the perfect target. But here's the kicker. The audience isn't falling for it. People see through the manipulation, the favoritism, the outright lies. Kody and Robyn thought they could control the narrative. But guess what? The viewers aren't blind. Final thoughts. Is this the end of Sister Wives? So where does this leave us? Kody and Robyn got what they wanted, a monogamous marriage disguised as a failed polygamous attempt. But now that the truth is out, will fans keep watching? Will Mary finally wake up and leave? And most importantly, will Kody and Robyn ever admit the truth? Or will they keep pretending, hoping we'll forget how this all really went down? Naya, drop your thoughts in the comments because I know you have opinions on this one. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because trust me, this drama is far from over. Stay tuned. The best or worst is yet to come.